hello, Facebook family. Hello, YouTube. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on all social media platforms. It's your girl, Miss Yassie, aka the boss lady of Amazon, eBay, and Walmart, coming to you live. It's the new year. New you, new me, same me, different thing. Right, it's a new year, and I'm here. I'm here, y'all. This is my official first class, my first Amazon Basic class for 2022, right? And we're coming to you and we're going to be teaching you a whole lot of nice stuff this year. We're going to be teaching you Amazon, eBay, Walmart, because at the end of the day, I want you all to have financial freedom. I want you to earn the life you dream, okay? And tonight's class is teaching you how to sell on Amazon, but not only just Amazon, because I'm not just an Amazonian lady. You know, this is about business, how to sell in general, period. Online, have your own business, how to get funding with spending zero about your money. Don't spend any of your money. So I'm going to tell you today how I'm going to teach you the process, and I'm going to tell you today, so stay tuned, on how you can do this for the low zero, right? And there's so many ways, and this is my trusted, and I teach from experience, and this has helped me to get funding for my business. My business is self-funded. I've never taken out a loan, credit cards, anything for my business. This is an all self-funded company, and started from $1, and it's now a multi-million-dollar boss producing company. Yay, us, yay! And I want to teach other people how to do it too. Right? So I want to teach you how to sell anything and start a business with zero money out of pocket. So without further ado, make sure that you comment what state are you in so that I know where to shout you out from. Where are you? I am in Atlanta, Georgia, and let me see the comments and see where everybody is at. Hey, Alabama. Hey, North Carolina. I see you all. I see you. So I am just going to go and start the class right now. This is like major for me. This is something that I'm trying new for the first time. And of course, I am living with cellular anxiety. So I'm very, very nervous about this, but I'm very confident at the same time that this will all work out, and who needs to hear it will hear it. And thank you, Rick. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate it. Hey, Kenyatta from Indiana. I see you. All right, so let's get it started. Let's start seeing how can you start a business with zero money. And I've tried it. It's worked for me. I've given advice to so many people about how to do this. And what I want to see is next week, I want to see you in my inbox. I want to see you in my DM. I want to see you in my Twitter. I want to see you in my comments saying, oh my God, Miss Yassie, I tried exactly what you said, and I have funding for my business. Okay? So that's what it's all about. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share the presentation. Hey, Puerto Rico, I see you. So let's get started. All right, so this is the boss class where you will learn to earn the life you dream. It is managed and run by 6 very strong-willed women, and of course, my daughter. And this is us celebrating the new year, because this is our new year of being the boss class. And I'm just so elated to have these ladies. Each and every one of these ladies were one student of mine. I taught every single one of them how to sell on Amazon. And today they are blessing other people every single day on how to sell on Amazon. I am Yassine Hall, and I've been selling on Amazon for over 17 years, teaching how to sell on Amazon for 7 years. I made my first million in 2017. I am the CEO of the Boss Class. I'm a multi-million-dollar producing company, and that is, I can't tell you, that is just an accomplishment by itself, to be able to leave boss students to $1 million. I'm the top 1% Black woman seller on Amazon, and I'm a best-selling award-winning author. I'm on a mission to change 1 million Black women's lives, one seller at a time, not just on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and Amazon. I went from homelessness to millions, and I've been featured on so many national syndications: NBC, ABC, Good Morning America, and the list goes on and on. And I'm humbly grateful for all of those wonderful opportunities. I'm going to introduce you to my very first student that started this whole class of the Boss Class LLC. And I'm going to have her do her video introduction so that you can hear from her about her success selling on Amazon.
Hi, my name is Misha Young. I'm a business major, minor in marketing. I got my start at 15, like in 2016, like before I'm starting freshman year in high school. I sold my first product when I got my first store. It really changed my life, really. Like, as a teenager, you like start and then learn about new business and like doing your own stuff. So it really changed my life. I get to travel a lot. I bought my first house when I was 17. I want to expand and get income so I can start my own business. Hi, my name is
At the end of 2021, I had the honor of watching my daughter hit the 1 million mark and selling on Amazon. And for me as a mom, that is better than any diploma. That is better than any accomplishment, to be able to know that my daughter is financially free and that she did it on her own merits, with her own money, with little or no help from me. She did it on her own accord. And for that, and the struggle that she had to go through living with autism, is a sentiment for every person, not just someone living with special abilities, but every person at the sound of my voice, that you can do it too. And being able to carry my daughter to $1 million selling on Amazon lets me know that I can do that for my students too. And I have the I have goosebumps right now because it's such an emotional. You want so much for your kids, and it's a different feeling when your kids provide for themselves on their own. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for being at my lowest point, because it makes them appreciate where they've been to where they're going. And not only is it a celebration for my daughter hitting her own milestone, it's also a celebration of my student, Jasmine, the highest earning student in 2021. She earned 186K while selling on Amazon. And that is something that is a great accomplishment. And I know that I can do it. I know in my heart that I can lead 1 million women to $1 million. And not a lot of people can say that with sincerity, but I can. All right, so let's get past the soupy stuff, right? All the mushy stuff. Now, did my makeup? It can't be like dropping tears all over my makeup. So we're gonna get to it. Let's gonna get to it, right? Everybody wants to know you're on this live. Make sure you share this video, because not only will this information help you, you're blessing another person. You know what they say about blessings: when you bless another, you be blessed exponentially. So make sure you bless somebody and share this video. Share, like and subscribe on YouTube. The more people that we can get selling on their own and getting out of their own way and learning to like earn the life they dream, is it'll change somebody's life dramatically. So sharing is caring. So let's get to it. How, Miss Yassi? How? Say it with me. Everybody comment a comment. How, Miss Yassi, am I going to start selling on my business with zero money? Tell me. Okay. So if you have any questions, make sure that you post your questions in the comment section, and my team or myself or one of the students will comment to your comment to your question. I also have my phone with me because we are live, and I can see the comments and the that are coming in. I can see your questions as we go along. Let me turn my volume down before I scare myself. All right, so don't forget to post your questions. All right. So first, before I even get to, the nitty gritty, you got to have some sort of financial plan. I'm trying to bring up the video so I can see the comments so that I don't miss any comments going forward. Yay. Okay. So before you even try to get funding, you have got to build yourself a blueprint. Nobody's going to give you funding and walk into somebody and say, I'm starting a business and I need your money. They be like, what's your business? What you need it for? We need more information, right? So you've got to build your blueprint. So first of all, the first thing to building your blueprint is you have got to have a mind shift and tell yourself, I am going to be a seller. I am going to be a business owner. Okay. First, you've got to claim ownership of it and what your intent is going to be. That's the first step. The second step is you need to do your research. Look up all the courses available for what it is that you want to do. And it doesn't matter. This is not just for Amazon. This is in general as a business owner. You want to step out there on faith. You have these ideas. You have these dreams. You want to provide for yourself. You want to provide for your family. You need a blueprint, right? So every single thing that you want to be in life, you have to do your research because you can't just jump into something and just blindly do it and wing it because it's not financially, that doesn't make financial sense to do that way, especially if there's courses out there available for you to do it a lot easier and make less mistakes. No brainer. And we all love YouTube University. We all love it. The third thing you're going to do is develop a business plan on how you're going to establish your Amazon business. So we're talking about Amazon today, but it also could be used for any business, right? So we have step one, change your mindset. Number two, do the research. Number three, develop a business plan on how you're going to do so, right? Part of the business plan is most states you're required to have a business license, okay? If you're going to be a legit boss, you need to have a business license. You need to have an EIN number from the IRS. For Amazon, you'll need a driver's license with your current address or a passport. You'll also need a debit or credit card statement with your current address. Now, I know for a lot of people, they have business license. I'm like, oops, and they don't look right. They don't look center. They're stopped. They just come to a stop sign and they're freeze. Why? Because a lot of people don't know how to get a business license. A lot of people really and truly do not know how to get an EIN number or what it even stands for or what is the use of it. So I went ahead and built a blueprint for you, a step-by-step, eight-step guide for you to get your approval on Amazon within 24 hours. It's a $47 guide. And let me tell you, for me to incorporate my business and get my business license, it cost me $500 per each business. And I have 12 of them. So I am really and truly saving you a ton of money and easy steps. Click here, click here, click here, click here, get your approval. This is how you upload your information. This is what Amazon needs. Everything in one place. Get your guide. Okay, go to openyourstore.now.com. All right. So now, how are you planning to sell on Amazon? These are all basic, essential steps that you must follow. Okay. So mindset, research, develop a plan, and now how you plan to sell on Amazon. How are you going to do it? Right. All right. So you have to decide, are you going to sell on Amazon as a hobby with an individual plan and pay fees per order? Or are you going to be your own boss, develop a profitable business, do the professional plan, and spend $39.99 a month? These are decisions that only you can make. So once you've developed those things, you've got to decide, let's say you go with the professional plan because we are bosses, and you go with the professional plan because you want to have a profitable business to own. So you're going with the professional plan. Now, once you've selected the professional plan to sell on Amazon, you still have to ask yourself some more questions. Are you in the position to mail the packages from your home to the customer? You are the only one that know the answer to this question. Is yes or no. It's a simple yes or no. If the answer is no, Do you have a 5 by 5 space in your home to prepackage items to send into Amazon's warehouse FBA? Yes or no? If you don't, are you able to make a 5 by 5 space in your home to prepackage this? So this is all vital information that you need to know, and this is all part of the plan. How are you going to source your products to sell? That's another big question, right? There's three different ways. There's multiple ways actually, but I'm going to talk about the three different ways that you can sell on Amazon. You can drop ship on Amazon by selling on Amazon drop shipping. However, make sure that your supplier is reputable and the products that they're providing are of good quality. You can do online arbitrage. Make sure you're in a position to work on returns a minimum of 5 hours a week, because you do have to go through the third party in case the customer says, I want to return this. You've then got to go to the company that you bought it from on online arbitrage and then ask for a refund from them and then issue your customer a refund. So you see how you have to work an extra step to do what needs to be done, but it can be done. And then there's retail arbitrage. So make sure you have time to and access to go from store to store to store. This is the boss class way. Now you have to decide what is your monthly budget that you can realistically spend monthly for the next 6 months out of pocket. Because Amazon has a reserve that there's nothing we can do about it. It's a 21-day reserve on every single day that you make a sale, right? So it could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months before you start making profit, depending on your budget. So you need to realistically set a goal for yourself to know that I am going to be out of pocket for 6 months. How am I going to do so? Okay, so make sure you have that plan. We personally recommend at the Boss Class that you spend $350 in products monthly. That is our minimum. That will get you about $1,500 a month. Okay. All right. So let's see the questions so far. Go ahead and post your questions in the chat. Not in the chat. I think I'm in Zoom. In the lives, and I will check now and see if there's any questions so far. All right. I'm not seeing any questions so far, so that's good. That means that you all are understanding the assignment. And yeah, that's a good thing. Okay. So let's go on to the presentation. So now it's time to get you some money. Get you some money, right? Who's ready to get this money? Put in the comment section, get me this money, right? This method, I have tried it. I have told people to try it, and it has never ever failed. Okay? So, make a spreadsheet. The first step in order to get you some free money is to make a spreadsheet of all your non-essential monthly expenses. Okay? And what is non-essential monthly expenses? Women, hair, nails, bags, earrings, clothes, shoes, makeup, club, eating out, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, etc. You do not need those to live off of. If you have any expenses that you do not need, because the basic essentials of life is food, water, clothing, and minimal clothing at that, and a roof over your head, and maybe gas in a car. Outside of those things, only the things that you need, only live off of those, and you will thank me in the end. Okay, because what we put off for our long-term growth is the things that we have to sacrifice for our long-term happiness. Okay, so make those sacrifices. Make that spreadsheet of all the non-essential monthly expenses. Now, why are we doing this? Why am I telling you to make a spreadsheet of your non-essential expenses? This is your honest money. This is the money that you truly have to run a business for yourself. Okay? This is your honest money. The average woman spends about $350 a month on items they do not need. This is the facts. And if this is not true, debate me. I'll wait. We spend money on frivolous things every single day for immediate happiness for that moment. And then we go back to being miserable the next day with our nice things. Debate me. Anyway, moving on. So this is not your free money, by the way. This is the money that you have to fall back on. This is your fallback on money. This is not your free money. All right. So here is how you receive your free money blessings. Pay attention. Okay. So I want you all to listen to the sound of my voice about what I'm about to tell you. And I want you, after I've gone, and I'm going to give you the blueprint script and what to say to get your free money. I'm giving you the blueprint. I've given you the blueprint thus far. And I want you to pay attention to what it is I'm saying. And I would like for you in the comments to tell me honestly if you would not give someone money, if they came to you with this information. Okay? So, would you bless someone with this cash flow if they said this to you? Listen, I want to share my great news with you. I became my own boss. I've already opened the store and gotten approved. Here's my approval. I have a business license and an EIN number from the IRS. I have converted a section in my living room for my home office, and I'm really super excited and nervous at the same time. I'm going to be selling items from stores in the local neighborhood for a profit. I found an online course that will teach me how to make up to $100,000 a year. Monthly, it will cost me $350 for 6 months out of pocket. The rest of this business will be self-funded from my profits. I'm willing to do a 50-50 profit split with you if you would be so kind to bless me with just 1 month of products for $350. Ask your friends and family this, and I can guarantee you that they're going to say yes. I can even guarantee you that when you only ask them for $350, they're going to ask you. That's all you need is $350. And your response is going to be yes, because I only need 1 month because I have my fallback money to fall on. Because now you've just told the person your great news. You have owned the fact that you're a boss. You've already made the steps to move forward to have your store. You've already went through the process of getting your business license and EIN number. This tells the person that you've done the research, you've done the homework, you've done the steps necessary. You are serious about your business. You've even gone to the point of telling them that you're willing to convert and make sacrifices in your home to run this business. You have a plan. The fact that you're nervous and excited at the same time tells this person that you, even though you're nervous, you're pushing past your fear to get the things that you want. You already have a game plan of telling them what you're going to sell in your local neighborhood for a profit. Now, I know when you tell somebody this, they're going to be like, well, tell me how to do it, too, because I want to do it, right? And you're telling them that you're going to make up to $100,000 a year. You just told somebody, your family members and your friends, that you're going to make more than them. They're either going to want in or they're going to help you. Period. It's just human nature. The fact that you are only asking for $350 because you are going to have your fall back on money. Now, let me tell you how you're going to do this for free. If you ask 10 people for $350 using this script that I'm giving you, you already have your classes and your next 6 months of funding for your business to start. Now, the great thing about this plan, and the reason why I know it works, is because I went to my uncle about 6 years ago. And I said, I had everything laid out for the boss class. I said, I have been selling on Amazon. You know, I've been selling on Amazon successfully. And my uncle is a multimillionaire as well, but he's cheap. He don't like to give up money unnecessarily. And I personally don't like to ask for money from my family members. That's me, because I have that pride that I can show you, but I can tell you. But I wanted to start off doing something the right way, okay? And I had a plan. I wrote down everything. I had a script. I had a spreadsheet. I had the numbers. I had the facts. I did my homework and my research as to what I was going to do. And you know what he told me? And I didn't ask for $350. I asked for $100 because all I needed was $500. And I asked him for $100. And he said, "You're only asking me for $100 to fund a business. I'm very impressed by this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you $1,000." That is because you've shown yourself to the person that they're going to do it. But I'm going to tell you something else. This is a win-win-win for everybody. You've just educated somebody that you could sell on Amazon that they didn't even know that you can do. You've just gotten somebody interested in selling on a platform that you know about. You've just gone and showed them that you're responsible. You've shown them that you have a plan. You've shown them that you are a go-getter. You've showed them who you want to be. And anybody that you show that to, and if you don't have people in your circle that are not happy for you for doing this, you need a whole new circle, honestly. But here's the sad reality. Only 1% of you listening to this video will actually take action. And the reason why I know this, so when I first started selling on Amazon in 2013, Amazon sent me an email asking me to attend this seller conference in Nevada, in Las Vegas. And I went to this conference and I sat to the bar, and I was in this conference with multimillionaires that was selling on Amazon already. Okay. And I went to the bar, and this one guy that I've seen in the conference, he was sitting there and I was sitting there. We struck up a conversation. Why you're here, where you're from, what do you sell, what do you do, where you're going. And this man poured in so much information to me, so much. He told me what warehouses he was shopping at. He told me exactly what his top 10 sellers are. He told me how much revenue he made. He showed me the information on his phone. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what's the catch? What was the catch? Why would this man sit here and give me this information, tell me where to go? He was texting me the websites where he was purchasing the items from. He don't have to do that. He knew me from nowhere. Knew me from nowhere. He didn't have to do any of that. And I had turned to him because this is the mentality that we have as a society, that if somebody's giving you information for free, it's not valuable. And we've got to stop that. And I'm in the mode of I'm always changing the mindset of others because we've got to get out of our own way. And he turned to me and said, I tell this information everywhere I go. And only 1% of the people that I tell actually take action. That's how I know that only 1% of you will actually take action watching this video. And I was that 1%. I took action. And we are best friends today. Best friends. So that's to tell you, are you going to be the 1% or are you going to be the 99%? Now here's why people don't take action. They have this fear of failing, being a failure, and feeling disappointed. That is the number one reason why people do not take the step and start. It doesn't matter, start anything, just start. Because the immediate fear of failing and feeling disappointed is far greater than starting. But you know what's worse? Feeling unhappy, broke, miserable, uncomfortably uncomfortable, hating your job, hate saying no to your kids, trying to barely provide, feeling stuck, not spending time with your family and friends, not spending time with your kids, doing the same thing day in and day out, and nothing has changed, and you're seeing no hope in the horizon. Those are all worse than fear of failure and disappointment because you're living in failure and disappointment for yourself. And here's another thing that's going to really ruffle your feathers. Your family members and friends are already seeing that you're not doing well. And they're feeling some sort of disappointment. And if they're not feeling that way, misery likes company, and they're really very happy for where you are. Now, the difference between all those things that I mentioned about feeling right now, that you're feeling while you're watching this video, and the difference between the fear of failure and disappointment. The difference is the failure of fear and disappointment is worse because you have to say it to yourself if you don't make it. Think about it. You have to tell yourself that you failed and you disappointed. So the fear of failure is not about what other people will say, it's about what you will say to yourself. And you can't deal with the truth of telling yourself you didn't make it. And you've got to push past your own way. You've got to. Now, that is why I call this class the boss class, because it stands for built on self-motivated success. You've got to motivate yourself to succeed and go past all the hurdles in your life that's pushing you, and push yourself out of your own way and become your own boss of whatever it is that you want to do. You hold that power, nobody else. Nobody else but you. So why should you take action now and sell on Amazon? Why? That's the big question that I get. Now, all of these slides that I'm showing you, these are all questions that I'm asked on my one-to-one Zooms when students are thinking about joining the program. So I incorporated it into a video. And this is what I'm teaching you today. So why should you take action? Let me tell you about Amazon. This first quarter, which consists of January, February, and March, are the three biggest shopping seasons of the first quarter of the year. We have Valentine's Day, huge moneymaker on Amazon, huge. I've been selling Valentine's Day since November. As a matter of fact, before I went on vacation, I sent in every single thing Valentine's Day and I'm sold out. I sold out of all my Valentine's Day items while on vacation for a month. That is how the power of Amazon when it comes to Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day is huge. That one day in March is huge. It's a huge day. We just took out all of our St. Patrick's Day items and they're already selling since last week. And that's in March and we're still here in the first part of January. Third reason, Easter. Easter is the second coming of Christmas. And these 3 months all live in the first quarter. These three seasons, actually, shopping seasons, live in the first quarter of Amazon. What's in the second quarter? Summer. What's in the third quarter? Back to school. What is in the fourth quarter? Halloween, Thanksgiving, and of course, Christmas, right? So I tend to push for the third, fourth, and the first quarter. In the middle of summer, I usually tend to take a break and be more relaxed and do my bookkeeping and work on my other businesses. But these 3 quarters, oh yeah, I'm selling on Amazon and Walmart. Spring is also in the first quarter. Anything spring sells. People just want to be outside. They want to be in their garden. They want to see the colors of spring because they've been living in the cold, uncolorless for so long. Spring, everything sells in spring. Okay? Now, I could say this all day long, but the numbers need to show you really why you should start. This is my highest student. If you watch the video prior to this one, you'll see the video of my 2021 highest student earnings. This is a screenshot of her actual sales on the screen. Remember I told you that Valentine's Day is a big money-making season, right? In January, she sold $8,000 worth of Valentine's Day items. In February, she sold half of Valentine's Day and the other half of St. Patrick's Day. Do you know what's in March? St. Patrick's Day. You see how much she made in March? $15,000 on St. Patrick's Day items. This is her actual sales. This is what we taught her. We taught her how to look for products, how to find hot selling items, how to list them in your store, how to make sure they're seen in front of Amazon's customers, how to price it correctly, how to find your profits. We take the guesswork out of so many things that you would have to do on your own, and we guide you in the correct way because your success means more to us than our own success. In 3 months' time, she made $31,000 in 3 months. How many of y'all make that in a year? She had an investment of $2,490. Her ROI was 40%. In 3 months, she took home a profit of $18,600. If you were making $18,000 in 3 months, please do comment yes. If not, comment no. This is why you should start. And this is why you should start the right way. Now, there's 2 easy steps to get you started. You can go to open your store now, open your Amazon store in 24 hours. Click here, click here, click here, upload here, watch this video, upload this way. This is what Amazon wants. Get your Amazon verification call. They're going to send you a code in the mail. You put that code in, boom, bam, your Amazon store is open. Next step after that is you select a class. We have 2 different tiers of classes. We have a class that if you've never sold anything online before, or you just need an extra support, you're used to a classroom environment, then of course the instructor-led course is for you, and that's $19.97. And this year we have payment plans. So we take all the excuses that you have. I don't have no money. I just told you how to get some money. Oh, I don't have any products. I'm telling you that we teach you how to sell the products. Oh, I don't have the time. I just told you if you really want to rock your business, you're going to find the time to do so. Stop standing in your own way. We also have the self-paced class where you have one Zoom, which my students are on right now. And congratulations to my daughter. She's teaching in my place so I can be here for you. So those are your 2 ways to get started. Open your store and pick a class. That is it. It is really that simple. But guess what? We only have 49 slots left. So this is your time. This is your season. Take action. Open your store. And because we have tremendous integrity at the Boss Class, we will not let you sign up without you opening your store first. You've got to have a store open. Now, I've seen ads and I've been part of classes that you sign up, you take the class. They don't care if you have a store open or not. And you just sit there and you're like asking for help when you get stuck because Amazon does not tell you how to open your store. They do not. They just have very basic instructions. Upload. That's it. And I know that they mean more than that, but Amazonology doesn't tell you exactly what it is that you want you to do. Here at the Boss Class, we speak Amazonology to the best of our degree because Amazon's a whole beast by itself, right? So yeah, we only have these limited spots. We live by integrity because we will not teach you a platform that you don't have a store for. It doesn't make any sense. We're not going to take your money and you don't have a store. It's just not right. So we also have, because maybe money is tight, we also have, I don't know if you all remember that I had a student on who took the summit. And from the summit, she made $10,000. And she attended the summit. She asked questions on the summit. She asked questions after the summit. And she went and she watched the summit over and over again. I've added some new stuff. I've added some new details to the summit. But I'm only going to take 10 spots of the summit because the Boss Class is going global. We are coming out to the public. We are coming out to your state. And we are going to be hosting the Boss Class 100K tour, where you're going to learn how to make $100,000, up to $100,000 a year just selling on Amazon. So I look forward to seeing you at the tour or at the summit. So I see the comments, they're saying money, money, money. I'm looking to see if there's any questions or answers that I need to give you right now. I'm going to stop sharing. I think that's the last of the slide. Yes. Hi, mouse. So does anyone have any questions on how they're going to get this money? Okay, so I see Michelle has a question. She says, open your store. Where do you get the shipping bags from? What shipping bags? You don't need any shipping bags. Why would you need shipping bags, Michelle? So I bought the blueprints. Okay, Pearl said, I bought the blueprint. Could you confirm that you must have a full middle name on the bank account if that's not what's on my driver's license or the bank statement? So they've laxed their policy a little bit about that, Pearl. You do not need to have your middle initial on anymore. They're looking for first and last name. Renee asks, is there going to be a summit in Atlanta? No, because I live here. I'm always here doing a summit or doing some presentation here. So we're going to the other 49 states. Michelle, you don't need any bags. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Most of the products that you will sell for us do not need bags. So I'm not sure what do you mean by bags. So you said your question was, once you open your store, where do you get your shipping bags from? You don't need shipping bags. Who told you you needed shipping bags? I guess that's my question. Teresa said that she spent that much on her kids. I believe you. I have too. Hey Trina from Nevada. So someone asked, how often do I shop? I shop once a week. Once a week. I go out, I shop all day long, hit store to store to store to store. I have a van, I have a commercial van. And I hit store to store to store and I shop. And then the next 2 days, we're packing it up to send it on to Amazon or we are putting it on the shelves in the warehouse. And that's it. The rest of the days, I'm working on my other businesses. I'm doing the other things that I enjoy doing. I'm giving back to my community. I'm teaching mental health. I'm working for NAMI. I'm encouraging people to go get the help that they need for mental wellness. I'm doing so many things that I enjoy doing because I'm doing what I enjoy doing. Let's see, any more questions? I'm scrolling up, y'all. Okay, Michelle said that's where she's lost. So once you open your store, your next step is for the class, to take the class. So which part are you lost at? So Trina asked, what is the total amount to get started? So I just showed you in the video that if you incorporate the blueprints speech that I gave you for your family members and friends, it could cost you nothing. Your family members and friends could self-fund your business. Um, but the realistic, if you don't want to go that route, it's the cost for the class is the self-paced class is $14.97. The guide is $47 to open your store, and then we recommend $350 a month for products. And all of those fees are tax deductible. So once you incorporate your business as a business, come the following tax year, that's a complete write-off. It's free. It's free to you. It's free to your business. Um, Did your students do all three Amazon, Walmart, and eBay? Majority of them, yes. In order to sell on Walmart, you must have a successful Shopify store with reviews or a successful Amazon store reviews. And since all of our students have, most of our students, you should say, have profitable Amazon stores, they use their Amazon store to get approved for Walmart. And of course, they got approved. How do you choose what to sell? I've been selling on Amazon for 17 years. I can literally walk up to a product and know that it sells or not. We teach you the same methodology that I know. I teach them to my students of what it is I know in order to find this hot selling product. We use very different tools. We use Jungle Scout, Helium. That's what the team uses. And then we pass this information about what we know that's a hot seller onto our students. So we give the students this information. All of our classes comes with a 2,000 plus product list from our trusted vendor. So basically it's purchase the class, download the list, go to the store that the list is on and go shopping. Make sure you show up on the Zooms every single Monday, follow what we're saying, watch the videos, and start selling on Amazon. The videos are literally step by step by step. There's no fluff. There's not me having a conversation. It's like, look, you want to print your label. Step one, print this, click here, click here, click here. Then you're going to click here. Print your label 1 minute. My daughter does not function on stuff. So the class was developed for her. Yes, Trina, it's all e-commerce. Michelle says it is similar to drop shipping. No, we do retail arbitrage. We are walking around and not walking around, but we're driving around our local neighborhood stores, finding hot products right where we live. We don't have to leave the state. We don't have to leave a 10-block radius. For me, I have like 7 Dollar Trees in 4 miles. I have 4 Walmarts. I have a Five Below. I have like 6 Family Dollars and also Dollar General. We also have Ollie's. We also have BJ's, Costco. Those are the places that we shop in. Those are the places right in your neighborhood. That's it. Someone asked, what do we need in terms of supplies and equipment? We also teach that in the class because The vice president, who is Vanetta, she's a penny pincher. If she can find something with a coupon and for you to get it on the low, she will tell you exactly how to get that. I purchased a printer for $79 because of Vanetta. Okay, so we tell our students this information because at the end of the day, she is a penny pincher. She wants all her coins, all of them. She's not wanting to give a penny to nobody. Okay, so we teach our students the same way. We give away links to say, purchase here. This person has a coupon. We give this information to our students. But in terms of supplies, you will need labels and a printer and some ink. But we use a thermal printer, so we don't need ink. So basically, that's the supplies. You need a laptop, a printer, and some labels. Pearl asks, will the Amazon sellers marketplace become too saturated with sellers and become harder to be profitable? I've been selling on 17 years now. My daughter just made $1 million. I'm going to go with no. No, not at all. I don't even know why people think it's saturated. It's not saturated. You put it this way. I want to find, okay, put it this way. Do you have $1 million to buy this mouse? I know I have $1 million to buy this, buy every single mouse I can find like this. But do you have $1 million to find this mouse? The sellers on Amazon do not have $1 million to buy every single mouse in the entire world. They don't. At some point, you are going to run out of this mouse, and then I'm going to have it, and then somebody else is going to have it, and somebody else is going to have it. But no one person is going to have this entire mouse, every single version of this mouse. None. And that's the power of Amazon, because items sell so fast. I can't restock this mouse in time in order to get sales. So when I run out and I'm restocking, it's going to take time before I find more of it, send it into Amazon, list it on my site, and sell it, because I don't have enough funding to buy every single mouse that every single one of Amazon's million customers are buying. I don't have it. And I'm a millionaire. I don't have it. So that's to tell you, it is not saturated in the least bit. That is the biggest misconception ever. There is money to be made on Amazon. If you're buying stuff on Amazon, people are still selling stuff on Amazon. Trina asks, how long is the class? Our classes come with 1 year of support. So we are with you for 1 year. We have 21 hours of email and WhatsApp chat support. We also have Zooms every single Monday. Our handheld class comes on an additional Zoom on Thursdays, where you have that classroom intimate environment with limited students and just the top three teachers in the class, including myself. And you have us right there to pick our brains and share your screen and ask all the questions that you need in order to be a success. And you have us from 1 year when you sign up until your anniversary date, because we want to get you to $100,000. What method do you use to shop? Retail arbitrage. For example, one of your students made 31,000, right? Does Amazon profit 15% of that 31,000? No. We teach our students how that 15% is Amazon's fees for their products. So if I'm selling this mouse, and it's not a flat 15%, it varies by category and product. So I could pay 4%. For the mouse. So the 15% that you're talking about, which is Amazon fees, is already included in the cost. So that's a fee that's really non-existent. It's not coming out of your pocket to pay for it. You purchase this mouse for $1, you're getting $4 profit. That's it. There's no figuring out the 15%. No, the customer pays the 15%. And we teach this method, and we teach other methods in our class to do so. Juanita asks, how much approximately are the thermal printers? We have some in the school where you can purchase for $79, and Vanetta will tell you all that information as to how to get thermal printers affordably within the class. What do you mean, Michelle, about how is shipping done? Which one, FBM or FBA? Renee asks, do you list the products before you send them into Amazon's warehouse? Absolutely. You can't send products in that you don't have in your store. These are some great questions. Keep them coming. This is nice. I like this. I could do this. This doesn't affect my anxiety whatsoever. I like this. Um, do the class give advice on how to price your products? Absolutely. There's a specific course on that of how to price your items so that you can make a profit. Absolutely. We send products to the warehouse. So that's FBA. We teach that. We teach FBA and FBM. Now with FBA you make great money. No, with what? I'm tired. With FBA you make good money. With FBM you make great money. We do both. We teach both. Will this recording be saved later? Yes, it's pre-recorded on YouTube and on Facebook. Yes. What's your question, Michelle? You said FBA and FBM. What is the question? Are you asking what they mean? So Trina asks, I have purchased my business license from the state of Nevada I live in. Great. So you're already at step number 1. So now you just need to go to irs.gov. Make sure you go to gov because the EIN is free. If you type in EIN in Google, you're going to have all sorts of ads telling you to pay. EINs are free 99. Free from the irs.gov. It's free. You can only get your EIN number during business hours. Teresa asks, which class do I recommend? If you are a fast learner or you've done online selling before, you've done online classes before, then the self-paced class is for you. If you've never done any sort of online courses, you work better in a classroom environment. I know that most people my age, which is 40 to 60, they they're used to the classroom environment and work better in a small surroundings and feel more comfortable asking questions in a smaller setting. Well, if that is for you, then our instructor-led course is for you, and that one is $19.97. Winchell, I like that name, Winchell. Am I saying it right, Winchell? After starting, how long would it be before you can make a profit? Um, Amazon, unfortunately, back when fidget spinners first came out, China had messed it up for everybody. Before, Amazon would have given you money like the next day. You ship the product, all right, we're going to give you your money, right? Well, because of these fidget spinners, China messed it up for everybody. And they were not shipping, they were printing out the label and getting the money from Amazon. But Amazon, the customers were not receiving the items. So, of course, Amazon stands by its 100% customer service satisfaction rate, and they had to pay that money out of pocket. So to protect the customer from the customer from no longer having to be ripped off from services from other people in different countries or whatever, doing businesses that are not doing it correctly, they're protecting you, the customer. So let's say on January 1st, I made $1,000 in sale. I'm not going to see that money from that until 21 days later, to allow time for the customer to issue refunds. If they have any issues with it, they can be taken care of. And for any fraudulent causes that anybody might have, it covers you and it covers the sellers. I hope that answers your question. So it's about, I would say, if you're spending a minimum of what we say, which is $350 a month, by the 3rd month you will start getting your first boss check. Bonita, yes, get both, okay? Because let me tell you how this works. I was able to go on vacation for a month to St. Martin in Peru because I did my products FBA. So I was making money while I was on vacation and didn't have to do nothing. So I like both. I love both. And plus, Amazon algorithm needs both. It does. What if you have a 501c3? Look, did I just bring in an IEP? Can you tell I have special needs kids? 501c. I think you can choose one of the things on Amazon's thing. I know you have private, sole proprietorship. There's different tiers that you could pull down and choose which one is your company. Get the something before we open the store. Get the EIN. In order to, yes, you have to have your EIN number before you open your store. Who builds the store? Who builds the store? The store is already built. Once you apply for a store, Amazon just gives you a storefront. So nobody built it. Amazon gives it to you. Amazon does everything. There's no building. Amazon is the builder. Pearl asks, is there a cutoff date to enroll in a self-paced course? We have 50 spots left for January. If you miss that spot, the next course is available in February. We only take 100 students a month. We had to cap it. I'm still waiting for my Florida to process my application for LLC. Understandably, so once it's done, we're ready when you are. Once it's done, just go ahead with the process and upload the information. Okay, do you have to pay them $29 a month to use? It's actually, Deanna, it's actually $39.99 a month to use that platform. And a lot of people get hung up on that $39.99, and they don't realize that that $39.99 gives them access to 300 million people. I would spend $39.99 to get access to 10 people. When you on Shopify, you paying a monthly fee to Shopify, you have access to nobody. Nobody. You've got to bring the traffic to your store on Shopify. Same thing with eBay. You're spending a monthly fee on eBay and you don't have access to the amount of customers that they have. So everybody get hung up on that $39.99. It also gives you storage every single month. You know how much I pay for storage? I pay $120 a month for my little warehouse, my little spot, my little storage spot for 10 by 10 by 10. I'm really hurt by that. If it wasn't tax deductible, I wouldn't care. But I spend $120 a month for my products in an AC unit, which is food and stuff that I don't want to get in the heat. And Amazon is $39.99 a month. I utilize the heck out of that service. I send stuff in. And I'm telling you, in to FBA. And you're going to answer my customers' emails for me. And you're going to handle all of my returns. And you're going to handle all my reimbursement. I'll pay that $39.99 a month. It's better than hiring a VA. It's great, smart, brilliant. Amazon has a brilliant system. Okay, Kenyatta asked, I have an EIN, but never used it. Can I use it for the same one for my business? Use it. If you have an EIN number and there's no tax liability on the EIN number, absolutely use it. Renee said, I have my LLC, my EIN, my driver's license, and my bank statement. Is there anything else I will need to submit to get verified? Just for you to go to seller.central.amazon.com, click the begin, and start. You sound like you have everything. That's it. Thank you, Winchell. Kiki said, I already have an LLC and an EIN number for another business. Would I have to apply for a new one or to sell on Amazon? No, you're already halfway there. All you need is your driver's license address and your bank statement address to match, and you are ready to go and start selling on Amazon. Teresa asks, what's the difference between FBA and FBM? FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon, meaning that I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to buy the products, I'm going to come home, and I'm going to package it and put Amazon barcode labels on this. I'm going to put them all in the boxes that Amazon wants, send it on, call UPS and say, come get your stuff, and then UPS is going to come, or I can drop it off for free, and take it to UPS. UPS is going to take it to the Amazon's warehouse. And that's going to go in your virtual storage center in their Amazon warehouses. And when a customer buys the product, Amazon will send that item straight to the customer and deal with the customer, send the customer back emails back and forth. They're going to handle their returns, their exchanges, their replacements, everything for you. And then you just go ahead and live your life. And then FBM, which stands for Fulfilled by Merchant, in the class we say Seller Fulfilled, which is what it used to be years ago, and I'm still stuck upon saying that. So basically, I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to buy the item, I'm going to have my own shelving in my own warehouse, and I'm going to put the product on that shelf, add the product to my store. When the item sells, I'm going to take the item off of the shelf, put it in a box myself, print out my own labels, call the post office and say, come get your stuff. The post office is going to come, pick it up, take it to the customer, and that's the difference. You're welcome, Michelle. I tried to open my store before with Amazon. I attended a workshop but never shopped. So if you already have an Amazon store, you have to contact Amazon to get your username and password. You're only allowed to have one Amazon store in your lifetime. You're not allowed to recreate it with another email. Look, Amazon is like the feds, y'all. They know your IP. They know your fingerprint. No, fingerprint. But I'm saying they know that you have created an account before. Even if you put in a completely different email, they know it's you. I don't know how they know. They're artificial intelligence, but they know. And they would kick back a message that says, you already have another store under different credentials, sign in under that store. They know you cannot apply for another store um, you cannot apply for another store in your lifetime. One. That's it. That's it. So basically, we go to discount stores. No, we go to local neighborhood stores. Walmart isn't a discount store. Target isn't a discount store. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, they're not discount stores. They're actually grocery stores that you shop in every day. Costco is not a discount store. That's a regular grocery store. Not family. It's not a discount store. You can go to discount stores, but we shop in regular stores that everybody shop in every single day. Pearl asks, do I have to open a business bank account? You may do so after you've already gotten your store. For your store, Amazon needs your business credentials and your personal information to verify who you are. And then once you're approved, you can then get a business account and then put in your business account information where you would like to get your boss checks deposited to. Let me get a drink. Yes, Michelle. Scan items, buy items, take to Amazon's take them home and then package them up for the UPS. They take it to Amazon's warehouse and Amazon deals with everything else for you. So for a $350 minimum monthly investment, I can make a decent, substantial income every month. Absolutely. Um, I know no sales are guaranteed, but hypothetically, if all items you purchased for $350 were sold in a month, what would be your average profit? About $1,500. You're welcome, Kiki. Is the storage at Amazon an extra with FBA other than $3.99? It depends. So let's say they do have long-term storage fees, but we are teaching you to sell hot sellers. That the minute you send them into Amazon, they sell. So you shouldn't. And then we also teach you other methodology ways in order to do coupons, or the end goal is to sell it before the month is done or you start incurring fees. Okay, so that's how we teach. So I don't incur any fees. I like my pennies. I don't incur any fees, so because I'm selling in items that are really selling, so I shouldn't have any left in storage. And even if I do, I can send the items back to me and resell them next year. So you're never out of pocket at all. The items will sell. Either it's next year or next year, you're early. If whatever don't sell this year, you're early for next year because it's going to sell. These are items that are indeed selling at some point or another. Now, they do stop selling in certain seasons. And like I said, if that happens, then you have it ready for next year. But I can tell you that from 2019 to 2022, people buy everything. Okay, I was selling Easter during Halloween. I was selling Valentine's during Halloween. They don't care anymore. They're shopping. I was selling Valentine's Day in the middle of the pandemic in June. Valentine sign says Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know what they were doing in the pandemic, but they were celebrating Valentine's Day. Yeah. Okay, so they buy everything. This pandemic is like a free for all. Like there's no there's seasons coming up, but it doesn't stop you or negate you from selling all year round those same items because they're looking for it all year long now. It's really interesting to see. Like it was not that way post pandemic. Like if I finished selling Valentine's Day February 14th, that was it. The 16th, I was boxing up Valentine's Day and putting it in storage with a big sign on it that says Valentine's Day the next year. Now I don't even put it out. I just leave it on the shelves because at some point they're going to buy it again. So I'm not going to keep going to storage and taking it out every single time they make an order because they're ordering it all the time. All right. So Kiki asks, so if I can only have one Amazon store, can you sell across niches? What do you mean by niches? Such as clothing, kitchen items, and home decor. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what we're teaching the course. When you first open an Amazon store, you're very basic as to what you can sell. You only can sell baby items, home and garden items. However, You're not branded to sell anything. You can't sell anything with a brand. So even if I have, let's say an example of something. So let's say you have kitchen towels, right? Now, yeah, you can sell kitchen towels because that's under home and kitchen because they allow you to sell that category. However, there are no non name brand kitchen towels. There's no kitchen towels named kitchen towels. There is Mary Kay kitchen towels. Um, there is um different brands like Pioneer kitchen towels, but you're not approved when you're a brand new store. What the heck? You're not approved to sell kitchen towels. Hold on, somebody keeps calling my phone, and I don't know who it is, and they refuse to leave a voicemail. Okay, so yeah, there's no non-branded kitchen towels. So even though you can sell kitchen towels, you now need to have permission to sell that brand. And these are the things that we teach you in the class. One of the very first steps in the class is how to get ungated to sell certain brands and categories. And that's what we teach you in the class. Renee asks, does Amazon use PayPal business account? No. Mm-mm. Example, let's say I sell cookware. Same thing. There's no non-branded cookware unless you brand it yourself. Everybody has a brand on Amazon. Can you sell gift cards in your Amazon store? If they're selling and they're hot sellers, absolutely. I'm so excited to get started. You are so welcome, Teresa. Michelle asks, let's say I want to sell socks. I purchase 50 pairs of each and I get a label and ship them off to the warehouse. Do you have permission from the brand to sell these socks? Pearl asks, do I personally sell using FBA and FBM? And do you have to pick one? I do both. The algorithm likes both, so I give it what it wants. I don't question it. I'm like, all right, you want both? You get both. So half of my inventory is sent into FBA, another half is sent into that I have here. I don't send it in at all. I send it direct to the customer. And plus two, I sell out faster of the items, selling it seller fulfilled, that I don't even have time to send it into the FBA because it's just flying off the shelf. Michelle says, in my FB video, why do we scan items? Because you need to know if it's on Amazon, number one, you need to know how much it's selling for, number two, you need to know if you're restricted or not, you can sell it. The app is your friend. Like, the app is my best friend. I will use the app or a Facebook app, like Facebook app. What? No, that app is my best friend. Like, I go everywhere I go when I scan. It's to the point that the mistress is like, I'm not going to the stores with you anymore because you just can't just go into the store and not scan anything. I want to know if it's on Amazon. I want to know if it's selling. And if it's selling, can I sell it? And how much am I going to make selling it? Michelle said, okay, there's that one. Mainstay, you cannot sell Mainstay on Amazon. That's Walmart. And you can't sell Mainstays on Walmart either. That's Walmart. These are some great questions, y'all. Don't forget to share this video. These are some great questions. So I have, let me take this thing off. Okay. So someone said, Trina said, I have my Amazon store active, so I just need to take a class to learn the basics. No, you're not taking the class. This is the basics. I'm teaching you the basics here. What you're learning in the class is how to be successful selling on Amazon. You're going to do it. You're not learning anything basic. You're learning everything Amazon. What I know in here, you learn. And that's a lot. I know a lot. This is awesome, y'all. This is so great. I hope that I have answered a lot of your questions. I hope that they were satisfactory to you. I think this is like, whew, I'm so excited. Oh, you're welcome, Pearl. You're welcome. I believe that knowledge is power. When you know better, you do better, you know? And I've seen so many people open a store, invest in their first shipment is $10,000, and I cringe because I know what I know. I'm like, ooh, my students spend $10,000 in a year and make $186,000. and you're gonna take your whole 10,000 and spend it in a month, and you're not gonna see that money return for a long time. No, that's just no way. I can't do it. I've never spent $10,000 a month in no inventory. I just no. It's no. I just can't do it. I don't have it in me. I don't. I guess that's that single mom in me. I can't do it. Um, yes, the class, the instructor led class is 1997, and the self paced is 1497. Yes, 2020 is our year, y'all. Michelle, after I end the live, Facebook will process the video and then you can watch it again. I believe when I come off of YouTube, you can instantly watch it again. Kenyatta, I am excited to see you start as well. I can't wait to see y'all success. How much money should be spent on inventory? We recommend a minimum of $350. It all depends on your budget. That's our minimum recommendation. My daughter doesn't spend more than $500 a month. She cheap, y'all. She's like, she's not. She's not gonna do it. Her mentality is, I'm not gonna spend more than I pay myself. For real, that's what she does. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Well, it's been a pleasure. We're gonna do this again next week, so stay tuned for the information about next week's class. We're going to teach another class for free. My methodology for the class on Mondays. If you watch every single one of the classes, there's no reason why you're not selling on Amazon, because I've given you the whole entire blueprint of what to do and what to sell on Amazon. So I hope that I hope that this information has been valuable to you. Make sure you share and bless somebody else for this video. And sharing is caring. Make sure you like and subscribe to YouTube. And go to Open Your Store now and open your store and get your store started. Start selling on Amazon. Open your store. That's the first step. Then step by step, open your store, get it started, proclaim that you're going to be a boss, and do it. And then once you finish, go to thebossclass.com and take one of our classes and become a success. So this is Yassine, aka the Boss Lady of Amazon. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your questions. I really appreciate you tonight. Good night, everybody.